we know na the influence of social media right now. Paano mo ma-encourage yung mga young generation na instead of using cellphone all the time, mag-join na lang siya sa sports?
I think we need to give them the opportunity and the resources to be able to enjoy the outdoors. Kasi sa sports naman, kailangan ng mga equipment. So sana we could raise the awareness for the need, especially to distribute sa mga provinces, yung mga sporting equipment or mga basketball court lang man, to really encourage the kids kasi paano kung walang resources to really explore that path for themselves. And I think it would make a big difference sa mga, I don't know, yung inspiration nila for able to really allow them to be exposed to the stories of our athletes who have excelled so well, not only nationally but internationally din, because I think more times it's really their stories are just like those children. They started from something, they were able to really go after a dream, and sometimes that's just the encouragement that someone needs to know that someone didn't pala rin, and their story reflects mine. So siguro I could also do it. So yun po.
Catriona, how different it is to be after being the queen of the universe, now you're the queen of FIBA ambassadors.
Siguro I was really surprised naman po kasi malaking honor din yun eh, because it really feels like I'm representing our country once again. I know just how passionate us Filipinos are about basketball. I think even more so than pageantry siguro. So I really understand the weight that is on the shoulders of our athletes, and not only wanting to make their families proud but to make their country proud din eh. And it's also a unique opportunity because we are welcoming other nations to the Philippines. And I really welcome that opportunity to make a great first impression, to show them just how warm of a people we are, and to really give them a fiesta celebration like no other as we all come together for our shared love of basketball.
Before,
Try mo ba maglaro ng basketball?
Nung bata.
Yung bata.
pa lang ako. But I really appreciate the discipline, the mindset that goes into any sport. But really here in the Philippines, we love our basketball.
Are you a fan?
I'm a fan din, but from a distance. But I'm sure na through this next year, I'll be even more exposed. Baka mas lalo ko na fall in love sa sport. Thank you po.
What's your reaction na yung as of now, kasi hindi lang siya pang boys yung basketball, parang meron na ring girls.
I
So,
love that. It's the inclusivity.
how proud you are as a woman?
Well, let's see. Gretchen said she's gonna try to be one-on-one now. But I love it. There should always be opportunities open to both genders. It shouldn't be a male-dominated arena when there really is potential to explore for women to excel in a sport. And hopefully we could see more strides being made, not only here in the Philippines, but worldwide.
hindi lang pang museum babae, di ba?
Yes.
But have
When
you
an
ever been
athlete
asked? Have you ever been asked to be a muse sa basketball?
I have been asked.
Dami.
I just don't think nagkaroon ng opportunity na ituloy.
Oh yeah.
But I'm very, very honored to be here, not as a Miss, but as an ambassador naman po of FIBA World Cup, and also as the Philippines. Akala ko.
Nagba-basketball na doon. Ano yung mga considerations mo?
I think excitement ang first reaction ko, and then my next thought was, okay, how are we going to represent the Philippines? Because we're not alone, we're here with Japan and Indonesia and hosting the FIBA World Cup. But it's also, so how are we going to make our country stand out? How are we going to make that impression to really share what are the Filipino people? Who are we? What is our identity? And how can we share that in a way that will be memorable for everyone who maybe watches on a screen or travels here to watch a game?
How did you pitch any concrete ideas for that?
Brainstorming lang muna, but I definitely have a lot of ideas of how we could go about it. But I am also looking forward to traveling to the provinces alongside our fellow local ambassadors and really getting that on-ground approach to really seeing the younger generations and hopefully fostering that love or that want to pursue the sport of basketball.
Kat, your reaction na on Miss Universe probably accepting wives and mothers next year?
I think it's a great step into the direction of inclusivity. especially with being married, I don't think it really hinders your capacity to be a role model, to be a spokesperson. Neither does being a mother, but I do feel there needs to be consideration given if it is a mother of young children, because the reality is for that year, you have the responsibility, you have the job, and sometimes you don't get to dictate, oh, I want to stay in this country for this amount of time, or I want to stay here. You're really at the helm of the job.
There must be rules, kumbaga.
I'm sorry, po.
Dapat may rules if they accepting the
Mahirap
mothers.
eh. Because, of course, if I were to put myself in the shoes of being a young mother and then wanting to go after the dream of Miss Universe, I feel empowered that I'm able to do so. But at the same time, I would also wonder how would I balance being there, being present with my children, and also fulfilling the commitments and responsibilities of being a Miss Universe. And siguro since I've experienced the grueling schedules, I kind of think that there would need to be some sort of things in place to be able to prioritize both things. But I love that it's a great step and towards an inclusive direction.
Sino raw ang favorite mong basketball player?
Oh, well, let's see over the next couple of weeks. May mga games naman, so...
Guys, you're an ambassador and you're beauty queen. Any plans of parang pursuing acting naman?
open naman ako to the opportunities. Siguro...
May offers na ba?
Oo naman, may offers, pero I guess I'm just waiting for the right one, and also, like all things that I do, I like to be prepared. Ayoko na I'm just going to tiptoe or to dip my feet into little things and not really be fully prepared for it.
Workshops?
Yeah.
Acting workshops?
Wow!
Oh, more outreach trips with Smile Train. It's really giving me a lot of joy to be acting as Global Smile Train Ambassador even after my reign. We do have a lot of different